Just another nice and cold morning. Woo. Breaking through the ice. Breaking through to the other side. Breaking to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Are you up there, guys? Yeah, as you can see, it's not the warmest day of the year. And I have this not long gloves to wear. Let's see what we can expect for this day. Very, very chilly morning. There we go. Oops. Seems like it's gonna get a lot warmer later on. But also, we might have a bit of rain out, so I don't know. How's the day going to be? But yeah, it is a very cold start. Yeah, my hands are freezing, literally. So once I start, I'm gonna need to put my glove in the heater just to warm it up, otherwise it will just froze the glove and I cannot even put it on. And of course today is going to be one of those long days. Well, yesterday was a long one already. After work I had to go for the massage, go treatment to somebody, and tonight I have my capoeira lesson, and I might have to do another massage after the class tonight. Maybe, not sure, but surely it's going to be another long day ahead. It's all part of the game, it's part of the cold. Let me just double check my loads. Don't go away, just give me 15 seconds. Yeah. Thanks for waiting. Just double check what do I need for this load. So I've just checked it now. So yeah. So how you guys doing anyway? How is your morning starting? Some of you are still in bed, some of you are already at work. Yep. For some of you who are already at work, good luck. If you work outside, good luck. It's gonna be a nice long one. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How you keeping? Thanks for passing by. Good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Ah, boy. Well, 20 years ago, if anyone would tell me one day I would move to Europe and I would become a coalman, I would say, not a chance. Not a chance 20 years ago, I would believe it. Talking about 20 years ago. 12 years ago, when I was still working inside the kitchen, burning my hands, going back home 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning after the party, someone will come to me and say, you know, sometime in the future, you're gonna wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work and not to go back to get back home. At that time, I would say not a chance. First, because I don't want to wake up early. That's why I'm working as a chef. So I can sleep longer, I can start working afternoon. The earliest I will start work would be 10 a.m. Not a chance I'm going to wake up before 9 a.m. Here I am, sometimes 10 a.m. I'm already finishing work, sometimes 9 a.m. I'm already finishing work. So that's how life can change. Sometimes the plans we make for life will change straight away. On the beginning it's hard to adjust to it. But with time, you actually start liking it. You start enjoying it. Yes, surely you wake up a lot earlier, but also you go back home a lot earlier too. And you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. Not having to start work 3, 4, 5 o'clock. But having to work evenings or weekends, it makes a lot of difference in your life. But when you do that for so many years, well, At least for me, I stopped understanding what life was about. I thought life was just working inside a restaurant kitchen. And then getting out and partying afterwards. Holidays were basically just to sleep. Wasting all my precious time. No regrets. No regrets. Probably, if I had the chance to go back in time, I'll do exactly the same. Probably. But at this stage of the life now, I'd say I'm quite happy with the outcome. I'm happy with the changes I've made. I'm very much happy with how everything turned out. Don't get me wrong, some of the days I still want to do hunger. Mainly when I look through the window and I can see there is snow falling and I know it's cold. But from the moment I leave bed and I lock my house and I enter the car on my way to work, make my prayers, make my wish for a good day, it already becomes a pleasure time to leave home and come to work. And believe me, I'm not saying it just to say I like what I do, I enjoy what I do. It's not reward. Once you can do things what you like. There's pros and cons, of course. The good side of it, I do what I like. The bad side of it, sometimes it's cold. And you need to adjust to it. And now come from a tropical country into the place where it's cold and raining all the time. It's a massive difference. You know? I'd never say it's I love this weather. But you learn how to adjust to it. You learn how to get used to it. Just do whatever you need to do, but make sure you are happy on the process. Make sure you are okay in your work. Make sure you're not sacrificing yourself in there. Make sure you're not wasting your time just because you need to make your living. It does not mean you cannot enjoy what you do. You know, you cannot work with things that makes you happy. Because I believe there is nothing worse in the world where you have to wake up in the morning and you go to do some job just to pay your bills and your family. And you hate what you do. For me, that would not, I can't do that anymore, not at my age. Work hard, yes. It must be done. But at least something what makes me happy. At least work with something which will give me a bit of pleasure, you know, to leave home, to go to work, to say I enjoy what I do, I'm good in what I'm doing. This makes a massive difference in life, not only for the health of the body, which I'm much more healthier doing this job, getting fit than being locked inside the kitchen, but also for your spirit, for your mind. Because there's nothing worse than work under that stress and having mental issues, you know, the mental health. If your mental health is not good, it means whatever job you're doing is not good either. So having peace in your mind when you are at work, for me it matters a lot. It does. Stress-free. Stress-free at work. It's very hard When you can get a job and you can say you are stress-free with what you are doing, you're always going to have something to complain about, you know. Or at least to consider a change of job sometimes. That's what I did before. Because it's simply because I don't have the time to make those mistakes. I'm come to the point of my life where, of course, we make mistakes every day. We are not perfect, we're just human beings. And making mistakes is part of our life. But let's at least try to do the minimum of the mistake. And when we are younger, it's much easier to make a mistake and reconsider what changing can make to make your life easier and better. So that was my decision. Let's see. That was my decision like 12, 14 years ago when I decided to leave hospitality industry. You know. So try something new. Try something while I still have the chance. Yeah, married, but no children at the time, so it was hard. I was getting paid a lot less than I was getting paid in the kitchen for a very long time. A very long time. It wasn't just the change were hard. Understanding my wage was not the same. Understanding I would have to work harder to make it happen. You know, and I didn't even know how to start it. I didn't even know how to proceed. You know, but I tried. I did my best to make the change. I did, and I'm happy with the outcome. I'm happy how things turned around. It just took time, long time. When you are working with people, you are surrounded by people all the time. When people are around you, people are helping you, whatever job you are doing. In the first, you don't have appreciation, but there is all the time that rush at work, you know. And of course, the social after work when you get around people. Sometimes you just fight with most of people around you because the service were not the way you wanted, or people are not dedicated to work as much as we were sometimes. But still, you still are surrounded by people. There's a lot of people around you. Now, when I started working as a coalman, it was just me, you know, alone, driving. I love driving, but I had no experience on driving this country. You know, I had to take my driver's license. I was studying as crazy for this license, just to change the job. It was at the end, yes, it was worth every single minute. A lot of mistakes, of course, in the beginning. As we learn something, we all make those little stupid mistakes, but as I say, nothing which I regret. Some things I would just, well, I'm leaving, change of doing sounds. Last this job longer than the time when I was like, "Hey Virginia, good morning, how are you doing?" Gosh, it's cold. Hey, Boston, how do you, brother? It's cold. It is cold. To put the gloves near the heater. Well, I just stopped for a second. Well, it's -1. I'm wondering why it's cold, and then I just stopped for a little bit, and the ice is already building. It's great. Oh dear, it's gonna be one of those days. It will be one of those days. -1 frost. Woo! Yeah, well, need to wait a few seconds till the ice goes away before I start driving anyway. So yes, as I say, I would not work with anything which wouldn't make me happy in this period of my life, in this state. Even though I have more than one job, but at least I want to do something what makes me happy. You know, it's hard, you know, to get to the point when you can simply say to yourself, well, yeah, I do what I like, and because it takes time. It does take time, patience. You need to work hard to prove to other people around you you deserve the chance. You deserve to have a better life. Don't say that to many people though, because sometimes people envy you that much, and sometimes you're gonna regret when you tell people about your success, because they are not interested about that. What people are interested about is more about, so you are happy in what you are doing. What can I do to get to the same stage what you are? A lot of people, they will think like this. A lot of people, instead of put their hands together for you and say, oh, well done, you know, you made it, you did it, they will just think, I like this job, I like what he's doing, how to get there, how to get. Right guys, nice seeing you all this morning. Time to hit the roads, time to get to work. So thanks for passing by this morning. It was quite a very early one. I was not expecting people to even turn up to say hi or anything. Much appreciate for that. So I'll come back here later on. My second load shouldn't take too long. It's only 20 bags. It's still deliveries to go, but I have no idea where I'm going with this delivery. So I'll come back and I'll see you maybe in a couple of hours time, and then we talk a little bit more. Okay, so thank you very much guys. Thanks for leaving your like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. I'm trying to hit 1,300 subscribers by the end of the month, and I can only make it with your help. So, and don't forget tonight, capoeira class in Leeds. I would like to apologize up front because since I changed the network on my phone, I cannot get better connection on the place where I teach, so I need to keep moving from place to place to have a better video out of it. But I'll try my best to make it better. I know at the moment it's not great, the connection is not great, but I'll try to improve it. Okay, thank you very much guys, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye for now.